Awesome. So how was your weekend?
Oh, uneventful. We're up here in the mountains. Rained like hell. Had storm. Now it's not even above zero today. Had snow yesterday, and I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of
Yeah,
over winter.
me too. We're excited to get it's the first day of spring break for the kids. So they've got the basically 2 weeks off now. Um, and we're excited to get the pool open. And then
The
I'll
pool
then
open. It's still winter up there, man. I mean, I got snow on
yeah.
my deck out here.
Well, that's the thing. On Monday it snowed. Yesterday we like Sunday night, Amelia had a hockey game and we went to that. It was decent out when we got there, and then we came out, it was just thick with snow. So we had like 2 inches of snow. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
and
we
then
got a little
by
sprinkling.
the
Thank
afternoon
God.
on Monday, it was all melted. And then this week we're supposed to be um in the mid to high teens Celsius. So like let's see, 15 Celsius to Fahrenheit. It'd be like 60 degrees. 60, somewhere between 60 and 70 probably for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's going to get there. Here right now, we're still in the freezing below 32. It's 27 degrees out there at 11, what is it, 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But it's going to warm up now. This is the last of it. And then it's
Yeah,
going
I
to
think
warm in
that's
the
that's
spring.
exactly it. I think we're warming up now, and then where exactly are you again?
Atlanta, about 2 hours up in the right on the North Carolina border. I can be in North
Oh, okay,
Carolina
yeah.
in 15 minutes. Smoky Mountains.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's coming across.
Yeah.
We're starting to warm up here. Today we should be a lot warmer, and then it'll warm up all the way across North America
Buddy
here.
in LA was telling me it was 99 degrees, sweating his ass off a couple days ago. I was like, yeah, dang.
Yeah,
I
that's
miss
nice.
California, but not that much.
Yeah, it's a bit warm. The kids would like it. I know. We would definitely have the pool open. We just so hopefully we'll have it open next week. And it's a heated pool too, so
So
from
we're gonna go in with this. Um, I'm printing these cards first, and then
okay,
we'll get the cards from Alibaba. But I've got the design.
excellent.
Anywho, this is I'm going to print business cards with the logo for the restaurant, and then the QR code and the Google review on it to get started. I'm going to get the cards from Alibaba. We'll get a
Yeah.
couple hundred of them, but we're going to have to program them ourselves uh, and just do the sticky labels. Is that's got to be the
Then
easier
there's
way? I
there's
mean,
no point in going to Alibaba if you're just gonna get blank ones and then put your own labels on them. Um, you could just get them off Amazon for cheap.
yeah,
Like
cheaper.
if you're just gonna get blank ones, then just order them off Amazon.
Are they cheaper?
More convenient, and they'll be there in like a day instead of 3 weeks.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
um,
and then program, and
yeah,
then you
if you're
program
not
them
gonna have
yourself,
them
right?
pre-programmed with like the QR codes and the logos and stuff on them, there's no point in ordering them from Alibaba. The only reason I would order them from there is if you want to have them all pre-designed and ready to go. Like, so they're
What we'll
all,
do with
you
when
use
we
our
get
QR
into
code
the
system, you have them pre-programmed, and then you put the Res Connect logo at the bottom or whatever, and then they're ones that you can initialize. You can set where you want them to go. But if you're going to um if you just want to do it all yourself, then I would just order it from Amazon.
I'll do.
Yeah,
That'll
because
get us
right
started
now,
anyway.
look at this. And you could buy bigger stacks as well. So, um, 50 pieces for 23 bucks or something like that
I
on
can't beat that.
Amazon. So that's what about $2, $2 a card. 100 pieces for $28. That's Canadian. because I'm looking at Amazon,
Right.
Amazon.com, but it says deliver to Canada, so it's 28 bucks Canadian. I bet you it's bet you like 15 bucks or something like that, or maybe it's like $20 or something. So you can just order the cards themselves off Amazon, and if you're just going to put a sticker on them and label them, or and then program using NFC tools, um, yeah, then I would just it's faster. It's faster and probably easier to do that.
Yeah. All right, cool.
And then if
That's
you
what
have
we'll
like
do then.
Amazon Prime or whatever, they'll ship them to you in like a day or whatever, or
Wonder
it's
what
like
happened to
2 days.
Michael. His girl's been gone for a couple, 3 weeks on a snow trip, and she came back the other night and haven't heard
Okay.
from him since.
Oh yeah.
I think she's buried him.
Yeah. Um, let's just see here. Yeah, so that's what I would do anyways. Um, in regards to that, I'll show you this screen two here. So I updated this here. Let me refresh. Click on share promotions with friends.
You go.
Click on that. It says referral link copied. If we open up a new tab, you'll see we can paste the link in there. Paste the link. It's going to take us over here and put our referral ID in.
Got it. Sweet.
So yeah, that's pretty much that. But yeah, I was just looking on Amazon. So I'm in here. It says deliver to Canada. I don't have when we lived in Soyuz, a couple hours north or a couple hours south, right on the border. Um, we they're pretty lenient there if if you can just show like your ID and that you live in a Soyuz. And then what everyone would do, we would just set up US postal boxes. Well, there's places like there's places just on the other side of the border where they'll set up a virtual post office box for you, kind of thing. So you can get anything off of say Amazon delivered to that postal box, and then you just go across the border you quickly jump over there, go grab your stuff and come back. Um, and then it was awesome because Amazon.com has like a bigger variety of things. Sometimes the prices are way better. And then lots of times things will be delivered in a day
Right.
as well. So yeah, and then you could go over, get your stuff, and then usually you didn't have to, depending on what it was, but usually you didn't have to pay any duty or anything like that coming back either.
Right. Cool.
So I mean
Uh,
we ordered probably like a few grand. If we bought it in Canada, it was probably ordered like a few grand worth of camping gear for like 700 bucks, and
wow.
then was able to just go across the border and go pick it up. But people do that all the time, and it's even funny like going across the border. Cheese is even just so much cheaper. You get across the border
Really?
and cheese is like a third the price. It's funny. I made the mistake of like going across the border and then buying a bottle of vodka because it's way cheaper still too. So like normally like a liter of vodka is like probably like $25 here, and then across the
Wow.
border is like $9. So I went to
No
go do that.
shit.
I went to go buy it, but because I just like jumped across and came back, they're like, "Oh, that's $43 in taxes or something in
Wow.
duty." Try to to bring it back, so it was that wasn't worth it at all. But
Yeah, I grew up across the Detroit River Lighthouse. I woke up every
oh
day
yeah,
looking at it. So I'm looking at Canada as well and the Detroit River. I lived on Lake Erie, and I got to tell you, times have changed. It was nothing to go up in our boat and go drinking when we were 15, 16 years old up in Emmitsburg there on the Detroit River. Boy, it has
yeah.
changed drastically.
You could like the way Soyuz is laid out too, or it's they share it's I think it's this Soyuz Lake or something like that. It crosses into the U.S. So, um, and they don't have a problem as long as you can cross the border on the lake as long as you stay in your boat. If you get out of your boat and like do landfall anywhere, then they're gonna come and get you. But
Really?
every year for so everyone from the U.S. on July 1st, Canada Day, everyone on the lake there would all take their boats up into Canada, watch all the fireworks, and then same for July 4th, you could all take your boats down into the States there, across the border, and then watch fireworks there. And
16 years old, and I was a busboy at a Holiday Inn and grabbed a couple waitresses, a buddy of mine, and we got in my dad's boat. We went
yeah.
around the peninsula and up into the Detroit River. And I got to tell you, we ran out of gas. This is the very first time I did it too, and I ran
Oh
out of gas, and
yeah.
all I had was water skis to row in with against the Detroit River current, and we had to row about 300 yards to get to the dock.
Oh
And
wow, that's lots. Yeah.
yeah, well, and then I go to the bartender. I'm like, dude, we need gas, and he's like, tomorrow 9 o'clock. I was like, dude, I got to be at school at 8:30.
Did you guys end up getting gas then?
I went back to the table and I said, bartender says tomorrow 9 o'clock. And one of the waitresses I had with me, Paula Lake, she was just the hottest waitress I'd ever
Yeah.
to this day has ever seen. She said, I'll be right back. She went to the bartender and came back 2 minutes later, says, oh, he's good. He'll open it when we're ready to go and give us gas.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah, leave it to the girls. Yeah, we
Uh,
got back, but we learned a lesson, man. Make sure you got gas before you make that trip. Whew, we
well,
could have
yeah.
been brushed right out into the channel.
We yeah, I was visiting my uncle, or it's like my mom's cousin kind of thing. So he's like I would say great cousin kind of thing. Same age as my mom. We went and visited him last summer out on Vancouver Island, and he always has like super fancy old cars or a boat or something like that. And so I was like, "Oh, do you have that old hot rod still?" And he's like, "No, I got rid of it and we bought a boat." So, um, uh, he's like, "I can't have a boat and an old car at the same time because just one of them's gonna sit because we just won't drive it." Right? But he got this new boat and decided he was going to go for and it's a big boat too. So he's like, I'm going to take a trip from. He's going to go from the island to the mainland in Vancouver. He's like $7,000 in fuel later
No kidding.
for him to like make it to land and then come back. And
Wow.
he's like, my wife was pissed.
Yeah, I'll bet.
She's
That's
like, we could have
that's
had a really nice vacation in Mexico for that, that 4 hours you spent driving the boat.
yeah. Forget that, man. I wouldn't go to Mexico either. I'd go out to the Virgin Islands.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for a few hundred
So
bucks more, it's worth it. Hell with Mexico, man. That's bullshit.
it's we went at Christmas and it was decent. It was all right. Um,
Oh,
it was a lot of people from Canada go. Well,
yeah.
it's a big like 80% of the resort we were at was Canadians. So
You're
we
down
all
to Cabo or
we were in what was it? Playa del Carmen.
oh, yeah.
Playa del Carmen. And then what else is right around there? Playa del Carmen and
Cozumel and
Cozumel, yeah,
no
right around there. So we went and visited those.
The Mayan territory.
Yeah, it was decent. It was I don't think I'd go again right at Christmas, but it would I'd rather go. A lot of people are going throughout this time right now, but okay. There's Keaton coming on. Wayne, did you have any questions today, or is there anything I know a little update I did to the promotions page. For some reason we didn't have the share link wasn't working, but I updated it. So I've got a bit of updated code For that, if somebody wants to grab it, I can share it, or I can just share the link to the page as well. But we just basically updated this code on here. And what I'll do is I'll just copy this all and I'll put it in a notepad.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Miltemeyer Wind
And
Court.
let's just throw this on here too. So file, save as.
Turn left on Miltemeyer Wind Court, then turn right.
Sounds like Wayne's driving. I'm just gonna save this here. I have options. We'll call this updated. All right.
Turn right on Outer Loop.
Here. All right, so I just put the updated JavaScript on the in chat there. So it basically whatever's in that doc, you can just copy this, delete it, and then paste it in there. And then that should update um, everything for you. I'm also just going to update the landing page here. And alternatively, I'm going to give you another option, which is I will just reshare this funnel. Um, Here's a link to the actual updated funnel that you can just copy in for the promotions. And it'll just replace this one here, which should work fine. And then I'll save out our snapshot to fix that too. So that is that, yeah. Okay, Keaton, how's it going?
Dude, it's been good. We got everything
Awesome.
working great. It's awesome. Now that we got everything working great, we are doing an agency transfer. So like we're changing the
Okay.
sub account to a different agency. And I was just wondering what if there's anything we need to do if because like I know it's all based on location ID and things like that. Obviously, I
Yeah.
knew we need to reinstall it into the new agency, but I was wondering if like points are going to transfer, if we need to take like export everything and then put them back in, just kind of what that would look like.
They the new agency that you're sending it to, they're gonna have to have our rewards program.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, what it is, it's so Dane is the one that signed up.
Okay.
He works for these guys. He has his own agency, but they're a vision or like an auto glass company. They just want to have all their own stuff. So we're just
Okay.
trading it from like his account to their own personal account. So we're wondering if we could transfer like Dane's subscription to these guys. Like or like
Sure,
just
we
two
could.
different
Are you guys
accounts.
setting it up for them?
Yes, like it's already set up. We're just trying to just transfer everything that we've already set up to the new agency.
Okay, so what might be best is if because you guys won't need the license afterwards, right? Or do you guys want to keep the license or because you'll
Just
have
we want the license to move with the sub account to the agency.
okay.
So you still just
So
need one.
what I would say to do probably because the problem you run into is that it needs to be hooked up to the marketplace app and then
Hmm.
um so I can either switch it or what we can do is have them sign up for their own license. You just move everything over to that.
Okay.
And then you move everything over to their account. I think their location ID still stays the same.
I'd
I'm
assume
not
it
really
would.
sure. But once you have, but that's fine.
Quarter
All
left,
we need to,
third
all
left,
if they sign up for Power Tool or the rewards program, they get their own license. You guys can cancel your license and just move it over to their thing,
Because
and
yeah,
they
well,
will make
technically,
sure it works.
it's their own. It's their credit card on the file and
Oh, it's on
everything.
the credit. It's their credit card on the other
Yeah.
one
So
too.
basically, like Dane. So Dane
Oh,
is an
okay, well
employee
then
of
let's
them.
just not a problem then. So what I would say do it was here. This is what I would do then. I'll show you. Not then that makes it easier. I just thought maybe it
Cool.
was your when you guys signed up for it. So let's go
Sweet.
here. Shouldn't be a problem. Just I think you can just use a license key. Use like you
Okay.
just hook up. Use your custom menu link.
Okay.
Use your custom menu link that you got when you signed up for their sub
Mm-hmm.
account. And then
Okay.
what you'll want to do is
Just in the new account, just paste that
yeah,
custom
so
thing.
what you want to do is so in their agency account, move over your custom menu link that
Okay.
you guys got in email, um, and put that into theirs. And
Okay.
then when you open up this page, just connect API version 2, but just
Okay.
connect it to their sub account, connect it to
Cool.
their agency. And then everything should switch. Um, I'm
Cool.
hoping that when you move that sub account, I think it is. I think when you move a sub account, everything goes over and it's the same. So then
That's what it
I'm
seems like.
guessing that the location ID will move over as well, just because we not that it really matters, but it will. I don't think it'll break anything, but it should be fine.
Okay.
We've had people switch accounts before, anyways. Like I think there was someone on here the other day who, uh, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all. I think the big thing
Okay.
is just reconnect API,
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
and
That's what I
then
figured. I just wanted to
you
make
should
sure
be.
before I, like lost everything that they
Yeah. So
had in
the
it.
only thing you'll still have access to their backend from your
Hmm.
sub account. It's the if you end up ever doing like a connect the API again,
Okay.
it might go to your account. You just need to make sure when you do it, you're logged into app.gohighlevel.com as their agency and not your agency.
Okay.
Does
Cool.
that make sense?
turn
Yep.
left,
I think I got
Yeah.
it.
45
So
south.
that's it. Just the marketplace you just want it connected to their agency. That way you can grab all of their stuff. You might have to we'll jump on and let me know if you go to add a location and if ideally the location that gets added has the same
ID.
location ID, and then it should be
Yeah.
fine. But
Okay.
um,
Yeah.
let
Well,
me
we're
know when you
doing
go
it
to do it.
tomorrow afternoon. So if anything does go wrong, I can jump on Thursday
Okay,
morning. But
sounds good. And
I assume that it'll
what
be
time
good.
zone are you?
I'm Mountain Standard Time.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're like an hour behind you.
Okay. Cool.
I'll be around, but I'll be I think yeah, Thursday I'll try to make sure I can make the call. My daughter has provincials in hockey. They're going to provincial. So
Wow. That's pretty
um
cool.
so they've got a game from 8 till 10 on
Okay.
on Thursday, but I should be back. I might be a little bit late for the call
That's
on
fine.
Thursday,
2
but I'll make sure
miles,
we
turn
get back
left
and I
over
can jump on.
Short.
Okay. Sounds great. Well, thank you, Jason. Sure appreciate all you do.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm glad you guys have it running and it's going well. So,
Yeah.
yeah, just let me know how that goes. It should be fine. I don't really see there being a problem.
Cool.
Um, if yeah, the only thing that I could see is if the location ID changes, we just need to update the location ID, and
Okay.
which really is only going to be um, under smart rewards here, like remove the old account,
Uh,
add the new location,
okay.
and then it should be fine.
Cool. Okay. Sweet.
All
Well,
right,
thank you very
cool.
much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thanks.
Talk to you. Yeah, let me know what happens, but keep me posted anyways. Keep me updated.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Um, Anybody else have anything they want to chat about today? I was I'll show you guys this. It's just kind of interesting. I was playing around with this we don't really have any tech questions. I've got I was playing around with SynthFlow. This is a voice AI system that integrates directly with high level, and you can go in and create voice AI agents and then walk people through uh, a flow, and then you can connect directly to high level, so you can like pull up customer data. You can do um, a whole bunch of things, but it was actually pretty simple to get up and running. Let's refresh it. So if I went back here, and then you can go, the nice thing about it too is you can do a basically if you sign up, you can just go pay as you go, and then you just pay for however many minutes that you're using. But we can click start a new voice agent, inbound, outbound, or the voice widget, which just goes on a website, which is cool. And then you can do flow designer or prompt builder. So let's just go flow designer.
National Turnpike.
Um, and then we went and created an agent. So one of the agencies that I really respect and who's been doing an amazing job out there is oh, oh man, why can't I remember their name now? Um, his name it's Johan and Walt from um Johan and Walt, they live in Australia anyways. They turned me on to SynthFlow. I asked them what they're using for all their voice AI stuff, and they've been really like knee deep in this stuff um, for a couple of years now. But we kind of started messing around with SynthFlow, so it's um, it's pretty simple. So you can just go in like, hello, how are you doing? You can set that up. The cool thing is you can put variables and stuff in here too, just like kind of like high level. You put a curly bracket and then you can see which variables are available. When you first start out, there's not really any variables um, here, so we can just use put like users phone number and stuff like that in there, but we don't necessarily need to do that right now. So we're just saying, hi, how are you doing? We can add a new one in here. We can start the conversation. Conversation is cool because this is where you can put like a whole prompt about like what you want to ask, what kind of information you want to collect, um, that kind of stuff. And then you can create, this is where you can collect variables as well. So if you want to get their, um, uh, let's go customer underscore name. Can I get your name? Add variable. Email address. Can I also get your email address? And whatever. So you can just add in your variables there. Then you can put a condition in saying, hey, if we have name and email, if we have name and email address from the customer, then
One mile. Turn left on Newcastle Road.
proceed to the
Then turn
next
right.
step. And then, yeah, we can keep doing other stuff here, but it's you can split the path, you can create different things, you can create actions. So some of the actions that we created is we have a custom action that if we collect a postal code from a customer, then we send this data off to our system, which then grabs the closest business to them and repopulates the information here, um, which is kind of neat. That's kind of a system that we've built in the past, and then you can do like transfer phone calls and stuff like that based off of phone numbers that we passed. But it's pretty easy to come in here and build like a good sounding AI bot too. So I'm just gonna delete this, and then
Turn left on New Cut Road, then take the
here
ramp
is,
on the
and I
right.
mean I don't know what I want right here for questions to ask and whatever, but uh, you can say, "Hi, how are you doing? Hi, my name is uh, Jessica. I am an AI assistant who is trained to help you um, book an appointment with Think Big Marketing." We do that. We could ask a question here. What is your favorite color? Wait for the customer to respond. And then I'm just going to end it just for fun. Thank you for calling. Have a great day. There. And then we can, what else do we have? Main flow. So we got to go into main flow, and then we can say you are an assistant who is helping to book appointments for Think Big Marketing.
In one half
You
mile,
want to
turn left on
capture
3rd Street Road.
customer's name and email address before booking the appointment. And I didn't set any kind of appointment or anything booking in here, but I think you can do that just from here, book an appointment right here. But I don't have any booking appointments kind of set up in here, so that's kind of pointless. But let's zoom back in. Let's hit publish. It's going to be our first version of this thing. And then what's also cool is you can go in and they're using 11 Labs Turbo for their voice AI, which sounds really good. And then patience level, conversational, volume 100%. You can set up a bunch of these little things here too, but by default, it seems to work pretty decent. And then we can go test.
Hello, how are you doing? My name is Jessica. I am an AI assistant who is trained to help you book an appointment with Think Big Marketing.
Awesome, thanks.
Could I grab your name to get started?
Sure, it's Jason.
Can I also get your email address?
Sure, my
How do you
email.
spell it? Jo-
Sure, my email address is sure. Sure, my email address is jason@thinkbigstudios.ca.
Is that correct?
Say that again.
Half miles, turn left on Dodge Lane.
Thank you for chatting with me. Have a wonderful
I
day.
think it picked up the sound from Wayne's car, and it was like, okay, bye bye. Anyways, that's a simple way to set up a voice AI. And then I mean you can get way more complicated, obviously, and start setting things up to once it collects the name, email address, stuff like that, sends it into high level. I know we were talking with Jeff a little while ago, and he was talking to someone about setting up like a um, restaurant ordering thing. And what's kind of neat is by using the custom actions with a call out to a database. So if you can get a call out to, say you have a restaurant and you have all their information about their menu, their items, all that kind of stuff. You can then call out to it, and then with all the options and everything like that, and then have voice AI possibly take that order. I think that's something I want to play around with. It's kind of neat. Um, but what I like about this is, and one thing I like about this is that we can do these custom actions where we can go out to say N8N, or we can go somewhere that you can then query high level. You can query your database. Actually, you can, with integrations, you can integrate directly with high level on here. I haven't tested to see what information we can grab from high level yet, but the options are there, so you can integrate directly with um, high level here. Make if you're using just the custom actions, you can go to something like N8N or a custom API and grab information from there as well. So I'll probably go through and set this up. Marketplace to go high level. Let's just make sure we're let's send it here. There we go. Oh, I'm supposed to select the sub account, which I selected to the agency account rather than the sub account. So I'll have to do that later, is select a sub account that I want to connect it to play around. Anyways, really kind of cool and neat. It was an easy way to go and set up a voice AI agent using Synthflow. So I kind of played around with that a little bit yesterday. If you guys have any questions about it, let me know. I'm not an expert by any means, but it's a pretty cool system. All right, and having said that, if we don't have any other questions for today, maybe we'll just kind of wrap up and go back and get a bunch of stuff done. All right.
Cool.
All right, you guys. We'll talk to you guys on Thursday. Like I said earlier, I might be a little bit late for Thursday's call, but I'll try to be there for sure. All right.
Cool.